So there comes a certain point in a young man's life to where his interaction with his mother goes from mommy to woman, what do I have to do with you? And that's coming out of John 2:4 and following. And just to kind of give you the description of the scenery, Jesus Christ is at a wedding in Cana. And of course, it was revealed to Mary and Joseph that he was the Christ and the anointed one, and by virtue endowed with power from God. So Mary goes over to Jesus and said, hey, they ran out of wine. Come on, do that Son of God thing. But Jesus retorted to her and said, woman, what do I have to do with thee? My hour have not yet come. And as young men, you're going to find yourself at that crossroad eventually when it comes to your relationship with your mother. See, mothers by nature, as awesome and wonderful as they are, they tend to keep pushing the envelope with a young boy. They will continue to push that envelope because they still and will always see you, quite frankly, as a little boy, as their son. But you have to make your own assertiveness as a man, as a leader, as a husband, as a father. And if you never ever stand up for yourself and make that clear to your mom, then she's going to always treat you as that little baby boy, just like Mary was trying to treat Jesus like a little baby boy. If you look at the scriptures, Jesus is at the wedding. Mary comes to Jesus. Hey, Jesus, they out of wine. And Jesus tells Mary, woman. He talking to his mom now. He refers to his mom as woman. What do I got to do with you? It's kind of harsh, but you can see where Jesus is drawing this line of, okay, look, mom, I'm past that little boy stage to where you could just boss me around and tell me what to do now. You have to respect me as a man. And we in the African American community, we got that real bad. I don't know about the Jewish community, because I haven't hung around a bunch of Jews, but in the black community, I mean, a boy will be a mama's boy all the way up to he's 50 something years old. He'll be on the breast until he's 60 something years old. A 7-year-old mama's boy. Because men and a lot of sons never ever assert themselves and let their moms know, look, mom, you're not talking to me and dealing with me like some boy. It's kind of interesting when that whole situation in early October and Obama called himself reprimanding the black man for not supporting Kamala Harris. But it's something interesting he mentioned. He said Obama told the black men, you guys are lucky Michelle's not here. As if these black men were going to cringe and get nervous because, Michelle Obama, we don't want her to see us. We don't want Michelle to know we're not supporting Kamala. This is how they view black men. They view black men as these perpetual little boys that can be scolded and reprimanded to support a candidate like Barack Obama scolding these black men because they don't want to support Kamala. And they view black men as being intimidated of a woman. So Barack Obama says, you lucky that Michelle is not here. I'm telling you, man, as disgraceful and disrespectful as it is, this is the lack of respect that the world has for a black male. Because they know black men have been castrated. They know that they have been demasculated by their moms. And they've been demasculated by this world at large. And so it's just high time, man, that we stand up. You know, I'm glad that the Bible captures that scenario between Jesus and Mary, because that shows you how you as a son, you're going to have to declare your independence at some point from your mother and your father, to be honest with you, but specifically that mom that wants to continue to hover over you and use all kind of guilt trips. You know, some people, if your mom was a single mom, a lot of guys come from single mother homes. And so the mom puts a guilt trip on the boy, as if the boy has to, answer to her, and as if he can't never leave the house because she raised him and did it all by herself. I raised you and did it all by myself, and your daddy ain't nothing, and I was the only one that took care of you, and put that burden and that guilt trip on a young man to just break him down, man. Break him down, take all the life out of him. Take all of the gonads, any gonad or any testosterone will be siphoned out of a man if a mother just beats him down like that all his whole life. Those are the guys that grow up bitter, angry, and mad. They turn to crime and the gangs. Why? Because they've been castrated their whole life. So the gang gives them this avenue to vent and show some type of bravado. So yeah, man, look, it's high time that all of us, men, regardless of your race or creed, all men are going to have to stand up, man, to this matriarchal spirit that is viciously trying to cut a man down. And you see it right now trying to take the White House. So stand up, man up.